This is Scott Conway, PhD, JD, mothersraisingsons.com. Parenting is leadership number 6. One of the worst things a parent can do for their kids is to just be their friend. But in this lesson, I'm going to say you can be their friend. Second, you can be their friend. Second. Now, for this one, I'm going to quote my wife, which happens to also be a paraphrase of my mother's, says, I don't have to be your friend. I do have to be your parent. Now, some say, I'm not your friend, I'm your parent. Well, the fact of the matter is you actually can be their friend. Second, you have to be the parent first. So if you're the mom first. You can be their friend, you can be their buddy, you can be their pal, if that comes second. Now, my wife is genius at this. She has connection with the kids. She knows how to connect. She knows how to find the common ground. She does all these things, and she does it exceptionally well. She has a relationship with her boys that is enviable. It's just amazing how well she connects with them, the kind of respect she has with them, the level of intimacy with teenage boys. You expect it when you have a baby, but as they get older, you go through this phase where they kind of pull back. And yes, the kids do pull back. They kind of venture out on their own. They do a lot of stuff. But she still has all of this connection with them. And it's in a way so that there's no stigma of the mama's boy thing and all that can go on with boys. That, they learn to love their mama, connect with their mama. And what that means for them is empowering to them as men. So you can be their friend. There are ways to do that. But they also know, I am never going to sacrifice mom to be your friend. How much a friend I get to be is entirely up to you, because I will always be parent first. And if you won't let me be the parent and you make me have to stake out that claim to be the parent all the time, I will do that because I do not have to be your friend. And she's very firm on that. She says, now, if you will be a well-behaved son, if you will be responsible, if you will take initiative, if you will do the things that you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do without being told, the very definition of responsibility, then that gives us a lot more space where I can be your friend, that I can, find out what's going on in your life. I can connect with you. But that's going to be up to you. So yes, you can be their friend. You can do stuff together. You can have shared experience. You can go to movies together. Family night out and do all sorts of fun stuff and have a good friendly relationship with your children. So long as you never sacrifice being the parent. The parent always comes first. And that's always the first one. When there's a conflict between parent and friend, you always do parent. And when you have the opportunity to do friend, which can be as simple as like on the family night out, go see a movie together. That's kind of like a friend thing. And that's an opportunity to connect, to build shared experiences, to build a history together. And you can let your kids know how much of this I get to do with you, how much of your friend I get to be depends upon how well you submit to parent. So yes, you can be their friend. Just make sure you always nail parent first. Because parenting is leadership and you are the leader. You are the leader. And that always has to come first. And then you can be their friend, you can be their peer in the context of the parent. And then when they're adults and you're still a mentor, you're still a coach, you still have the life experience, a generation more of life experience with them. But at that point, it's much more guidance and mentoring and the occasional advice, very little telling. And at that level, you're much, much more friend because now it's an adult-to-adult relationship. But while they're teenagers, while they're children, you're always a parent first. This is Scott Conway, PhD, JD, mothersraisingsons.com, wrapping up the Parenting is Leadership lesson series.